Good evening, everybody. I hope this finds you safe and well. Welcome to our awards ceremony for our student athletes. First, I would like to take the opportunity to thank Mayor Turner and the Town Council for all their support. Deputy Mayor Rosemary Lavanino, First Ward Councilwoman Carmela Silvestri-Errett, Third Ward Councilman Raul Gonzalez, and Councilman at Large Dave Curtis. I would also like to thank our Town Manager Giovanni Daniel Ahmad. As I have stated before, the Mayor's leadership and the Council and Town Manager's efforts have been amazing. No one is better in a crisis than Weehawken. Next, I would like to thank the Board of Education and new President John Caada for all they have done for the students of Weehawken High School to help provide vital resources for our virtual education platform. Huge thanks to our Superintendent Eric Crespo, who has done an outstanding job navigating uncharted waters during this crisis, as well as Assistant Superintendents Francesca Amato and Al Recchio. Special thanks to Brian Callaghy and his IT staff for the outstanding work they have done to manage the district tech needs. I would also like to thank my administrative team, Nick DiStefano, who we should all thank for arranging these award ceremonies, Jenna Wendolowski and Terry Miles, who have been exemplary during the quarantine. They have provided stability to the students and staff, and I personally am very grateful to have them on my team. A huge thanks to our teachers and all our support staff who have been amazing. Adjusting to full-time virtual school and logging in hours of time to teach in this new normal, they have put forth a fantastic effort. Thank you to our custodial and our administrative staff still going to the buildings to keep things up and running. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Thank you for keeping the buildings up and ready for when we return. To the Weehawken Police Department and all of our first responders who have bravely done their duty day in and day out, I thank them for selflessly risking their own safety for ours. Your selflessness will forever be appreciated. To the unsung heroes, workers such as the Uber drivers, chefs, shop owners, UPS drivers, gas station attendants, and anyone who's gone to work daily to serve the community, and others knowing full well the risks they took, but did so to provide services for the community. I want to thank the parents and guardians who have had to endure much during this time, but who have also learned to be full-time teachers, as well as providers. Next, I would like to thank the students who have had the patience and grit to weather an unprecedented shutdown of their schools and their lives and have adjusted in ways that makes us all very proud. I would also like to thank all the coaches whose dedication and commitment to our student athletes rivals only their passion for their respective sports. You honor us with your selflessness towards the students as you seek only the very best from them. For the coaches and their athletes who lost their spring sports, you have my most sincere apologies. It breaks my heart that you were unable to do what you love most. And to the graduating athletes unable to peel that Weehawken jersey off for the last time, you have my sympathies. I would like to thank my seniors, the Weehawken High School class of 2020, who have had a senior year like none before them have. They have seen their last year of high school torpedoed by a world-altering pandemic. What should have been a year filled with smiles and happy memories forever changed. You, the class of 2020, have been undeterred. You have taken much of this in stride, handling the disappointment with dignity and pride. Proving maturity beyond your years, you have taken Corona's best punches and still refuse to go down. To the end, you fight to squeeze every last bit of good you can out of your senior year, and I am proud to fight beside you. Last, I would like to take this time to have a moment of silence for our fallen board president, Rich Barsa. Rich dedicated the last 30 years of his life to the students of Weehawken. Although he is not here now, I am sure he is sitting in good company with some Weehawken alums raising a toast to our awards winners. Thank you, Richie, for all you have done for Weehawken, and rest easy knowing we will continue to make you proud. Please, a moment now. Thank you. This is our second event in our new normal, and tonight we honor our student athletes. Although not our original intent, it is still a platform to reward the efforts of our students for their hard work and dedication. Let us celebrate the accomplishments of those students and their coaches who have excelled on the court, on the gridiron, or on the field. Tonight, let us forget what is wrong and instead focus on what is good. Tonight, let us focus again and once again be a family. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ferrullo. My name is Nick DiStefano, and I'm the Vice Principal and Athletic Director at Weehawken High School. I'll be your Master of Ceremonies over the next 3 days when all of our students will be recognized for their achievements in athletics this year. At this time, I'd like to go to our Mayor, Richard F. Turner, for a video message.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be speaking to all our student athletes and the coaches and their families tonight. Obviously, this is unusual circumstances. This is my 29th athletic award program. Obviously, the first year that we've had to do it virtually, and it's an honor to be able to address all of you. I would also like to take a moment of silence to recognize, as I did with the academic awards program, to recognize a long-term community member, someone who was the president of the Board of Ed for 27 years, and our director of finance, Richard Barsa. Richard worked very hard to take the schools from state control in the 80s, almost state control in the 80s, to the present condition of one of the best school systems in the state of New Jersey. So it all, like all of us, to take a moment of silence in honor of Richard's memory. He passed away due to the coronavirus approximately a month ago. Thank you all. I'd like to congratulate the successes on the field this year, on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and everywhere else you compete. Our student athletes do a wonderful job. They represent our community in an exceptional manner. We never have an issue wherever I go. Wherever I go, we have visiting teams, visiting parents, visiting coaches praising the conduct of our students. There's 3 sports that took home championships this year, and the athletic director would like me to say something about all of them. The marching band decided to move up in classification this year to compete in a higher level. And they still came home with their this is significant, third straight New Jersey State Championship, despite moving up to a higher division and a tougher division. And a majority of the band members were in their first year. So we're fortunate in many ways. There's not too many graduating this year. We have a lot of freshmen, and the band will get better and better every year and continue the great outstanding performance they do. The girls cross country team won the Patriot Division Championship and placed 6 runners on the All-League team. This is the first cross country championship in Weehawken High School history. Congratulations to Coach Mercy Puma for being named Coach of the Year by her fellow coaches. And thirdly, the girls basketball team reloaded this year with a much younger roster and still managed to win their 4th straight Meadowlands Division Championship, capping it off with a great victory over Saddlebrook. Congratulations to Chris Hernandez for, again, winning Coach of the Year. Congratulations, Chris. And I also share the disappointment of all athletes and coaches for the spring program being canceled. It's unfortunate these circumstances, but safety has to come first. And so to all of you who have participated in our spring sports programs, you have our regrets, but we will all move forward from here.
Thank you, Mayor Turner. I'd also like to say that Mr. Barsa had a huge impact on me in my few years at Weehawken High School. It was clear right from the outset that he was an avid supporter of all of the athletic programs, and I will greatly miss sitting at basketball games with him and talking about not just our athletes, but all of our students, and he obviously cared very much about each and every one of them. We're going to miss you a lot. I would like to also echo the mayor in congratulating our athletic teams and our music program for taking home another championship this year. It's our 3rd straight New Jersey championship for our marching band. It's our 4th consecutive Meadowlands Division Championship for our girls basketball team. And for our girls cross country team, it was very sweet for them this year because it was their first championship in school history. Here is a video message from our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Eric Crespo.
Thank you to our players, our coaches, and our parents for your dedication in making Weehawken High School an outstanding place to learn and compete. Students, while being part of a team is about setting goals and winning championships, another part is about the relationships you build. This is an important time to be a teammate and be there for each other. You are not teammates for a season, but for life. Remember that as you face new challenges in your journey, You will never be alone because of your teammates. I thank you all and wish you all the best of health during this time.
Thank you, Mr. Crespo. Next, we're going to go to our head baseball coach, Anthony Stratton. Coach?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony Stratton. I am the head baseball coach. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe during these tough times. This award ceremony is bittersweet. It's bittersweet for several reasons. This is the first time in 15 years of being a head baseball coach that I can't greet you with a handshake and give you all your awards personally. This is the first time I can't personally wish the seniors well for the very last time. For those of you who don't know, we lost two very important people that were part of the Weehawken family. Richard Boswell was our board president, but not only was he our board president, he was a very big supporter of Weehawken athletics. Rich tried to make it to every game, and if he couldn't make it to every game, he made sure to text me to find out the updates of the scores of each game, and that's with every sport. And we also lost Ray Ferrullo. For those of you who didn't know Mrs. Ferrullo, she was actually the secretary for the athletic department years back, maybe when the seniors were freshmen, not really sure. But not only was she the secretary, she was Weehawken's biggest cheerleader. She truly loved her Weehawken sports. They both will be missed dearly. Going into the season, the coaches and I were very optimistic. Coach John Striplin and Coach Zach Liccardo were my two very loyal assistants. We saw a group of kids who worked really hard each and every day. Unfortunately, we never had a season. It was devastating to all of us, but especially for the seniors. We had hoped for a season because the NJSIAA actually extended the season to June 30th. But spring sports were officially canceled on May 4th. So knowing that the seniors would never play a home game on our field again was very heartbreaking. Our team consisted of 16 players, 6 freshmen, 6 sophomores, 3 seniors. Actually, this is the most amount of freshmen we've had in a long time, so it's very promising. I watched them all grow up. I watched them play Little League. I watched them play in the Cal Ripken League in Babe Ruth. And I'm really looking forward to coaching each and every one of them this year. And the freshmen are Angel Montilla, Juan De La Hoz, Nick Sabagal, Ryan Benitez, Sebastian Ramirez, and Angel Durande. Our sophomore class is our strongest class. That's the nucleus of our team. They bring in, for a bunch of young kids, they bring in great leadership, and they also have a great work ethic. And we have 6 sophomores, but we have a core 4 of those sophomores who really bring great quality of leadership and baseball knowledge to the team. And that's Ethan Hablitz, Joe Vito, Omar Guille, and Randy Abreu. We had 2 newcomers play this year, come out for the team this year, was Santiago Mesa and Ethan Cologne. So we were very excited about having new guys come out for the team. Our lone junior was Brennan Caada. He's actually another one with a great work ethic. Really didn't say much, but his action, they say action speaks louder than words, and he was constantly working at his game. This leads us up to our 3 seniors, Chaz White, Jonathan Perez, and James Cologne. It's really unfortunate that they didn't have a senior year to play. I can only imagine. I actually can't imagine not having a senior year or a senior year being taken away from me when I played. Chaz White, 3-year varsity player. He played at several positions for us. He was the catcher, outfield. He was also a pitcher. Chaz was kind of our bulldog. There was a couple rough games that we've went through where, he was pitching and, he wouldn't come out of the game, and we needed someone to be on the mound. And Chaz jumped at the opportunity to be on the mound. Another hard worker, and he's going to be truly missed. Jonathan Perez, I'm going to say amongst everyone, as far as not being able to play, I really feel bad for Jonathan Perez. Jonathan Perez has been on the team for 3 years. He's been sitting around waiting for this opportunity. He got some varsity experience last year, not as much as he would like. This year was his year. Jonathan was going to be our starting first baseman. Came to practice every day, really worked his tail off to improve his skills, and he did. And I was really looking forward to watching Jonathan play this year. This leads us up to our senior captain leader, James Cologne. James Cologne was the 3-year starter, would have been a 4-year starter, varsity starter for us this year. Really looking for James, was really looking forward to watching James this year. This would have been his breakout year for sure. One of the best fielding third basemen that I've coached. And boy, he can hit, and he can hit for power. And the positive thing, James, lost out in his senior year, but James actually will continue playing at Felician College. So we're fortunate enough to go watch him play, and it's local, it's in Rutherford. So I'll be able to go watch James play at the next level. To the seniors, I want to thank you for your 4 years. It was a pleasure coaching you guys. I wish you all the best in everything that you do. And just remember that the virus may have stolen your baseball season, but it cannot steal your future. And to the underclassmen, continue to work in the off season, set your goals. And I'm looking forward, me and the coaching staff are looking forward to coaching you guys next season. So have a good night, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you, Coach Stratton. I'd like to wish James Cologne the best of luck on his collegiate baseball career at Felician. At this time, I'd like to go over this week's schedule with you. Tonight, we're also going to hear about our boys and girls basketball team, our cross-country and track and field teams, and our girls soccer team. Tomorrow night at 5:30, we're going to hear about our volleyball team, softball, football, boys soccer, boys lacrosse, and our boys and girls tennis teams. On Thursday night, we have swimming, wrestling, bowling, cheerleading, and our marching band. At that time on Thursday, you'll also see our marching band state championship performance in its entirety. We'll have our sportsmanship awards, our scholar athlete award, our students who received all-league recognition this year, our outstanding male and female athlete, and our Board of Ed Achievement Award. At this time, I'd like to go to Coach McNish to talk about the boys basketball team. Coach?
Welcome parents, student athletes, administration, and faculty to the 2019-2020 Weehawken High School Athletic Awards Assembly. I would like to thank Eric Crespo, Superintendent of Schools, Robert Ferrullo, Principal, and Nick DiStefano, Athletic Director, for making tonight possible. This was an exciting year for Weehawken basketball. We were able to run 3 levels of teams and had 30 student athletes participate in our program. The freshman team had a successful season and were coached by Jim and Michael Panapinto, who did an outstanding job developing the team over the course of the season. Congratulations to the following players who made up the freshman team: Ryan Benitez, Jason Gonzalez, Kevin Guevara, Dennis Corman, Angel Montilla, Zachary Ramshaw, Nicholas Sabagal, Jordan Signhouse, and Manny Vargas. Congratulations, freshmen. Our JV and varsity teams also had successful seasons despite being ravaged by injuries all year. Thank you to Coach A.J. Newell for his tireless work with our JV team this season. Our JV team consisted of the following players: Aiden Alves, Dimitri Wilder, Carlos Ramirez, Josiah Maldonado, Jaylene Haylett, Ethan Alaya, Kenyon Jones, Sean Guerrero, Jaden DeLeon, and Joseph Revito. Congratulations, JV team. The varsity team welcomed back Coach Anthony Stratton to our basketball family, who was instrumental in helping us achieve our goals. This is our varsity team: Jose Marin, Mason Malave, Andrew Ortiz, Tristan Cole, Favin Wells, John DeLeon, John Duran, James Cologne, and Moses Morales. All 4 seniors received postseason honors. John DeLeon received honorable mention and will be attending Lincoln Tech in the fall. John Duran received honorable mention also and will be attending St. Elizabeth's College and playing basketball. James Cologne received second team honors and will be attending Felician College and playing baseball. Moses Morales received first team honors and will be attending Caldwell College, playing football and running track. Moses also achieved a personal goal this season, scoring his 1,000th point in an exciting win over Rutherford High School. Thank you to all seniors for your 4 years of dedication and tireless effort, and I wish all the seniors success in college. On a personal note, I would like to thank Mayor Richard Turner for his tireless support of Weehawken athletics and our school district. Through my 30 years of coaching in Weehawken, there has been one constant face at athletic events, ceremonies, and any school function, Mr. Richie Barsa, who recently passed away, will be sorely missed by everyone in the Weehawken community. I am proud to say he was my friend and mentor. R.I.P. Richie.
Thank you, Coach McNish. At this time, we're going to be hearing from our girls' basketball coaches. First, Coach Zach Licata is going to talk about his JV team, and then Coach Chris Hernandez is going to discuss the varsity squad. Coach, you're up.
Hello everyone, it's Coach Zach Licata from the Weehawken girls basketball team. I wanted to thank you all for such a transformative year. You have carried on the tradition we have built in this program and continue to do so. For my JV team, Michaela, thank you for your hard work and instincts. Olivia, for your tenacity and passion. Giovanna, for your positivity and teamwork. Sophia, for your dedication and dependability. Brielle, for your growth and commitment. And Melanie, for your drive and focus. Thank you all for such a great season. Congratulations. I am so proud to be your coach.
The 2019-2020 girls basketball season was highlighted by winning our holiday tournament for the first time ever and winning the NJIC Meadowlands Division Championship for the 4th straight season. Coming off last season's success, including graduating 5 All-League players, 4 of which were starters, this year's team was made up of 9 underclassmen and 4 seniors. Michaela Lamar saw a good amount of time on the court as a freshman and shows great promise moving forward. Sophomore Olivia Mitchell was a pleasant surprise as she continued to grow as a player throughout the season, and our staff looks forward to her progress. Sophomore Naya Navarro was a second-year varsity player contributing to the team's success. Naya's ability will push her to that next level junior year. Sophomore Sydney Williams was a scorer coming off the bench, earning second-team All-League honors. She has become one of the league's premier shooters. Sophomore Morgan Tomlinson had big shoes to fill at the point guard position, but her hard work, which started during summer workouts and continued throughout the season, led her to earning second-team All-League honors. Sophomore Viviana Mendez brought tremendous work ethic and energy, along with continuous growth as a player throughout the season, earning her first-team All-League honors. Looking ahead, the sky's the limit for Viv. Sophomore Sophia Mendez battled through injuries, but was on the court when the team needed her most. Soph was selected first-team All-League for the 2nd straight season. Soph's versatility makes her a key piece to our program. Junior Natalie Cassio is a 3-year varsity player who earned honorable mention All-League. Natalie has demonstrated unquestioned dedication to the program, having never missed one basketball team workout or activity in 3 years. She is a complete joy to coach. Junior Ziona Lofton was asked to take on more of a leadership role this year, and her hard work and dedication led her to earning second-team All-League honors. Ziona's three-pointer in the final minute of the Saddlebrook game all but clinched our league championship. Great job, Ziona. A team made up of primarily underclassmen has to rely on senior leadership to get through a successful season. Our 4 seniors have spent 4 years helping to build and continuously grow the program. Sophia Receiver showed up every day, willing to work hard to improve her game and contribute to the program. She had a breakthrough game, scoring 11 points against Wallington, hitting 3 3-pointers. On senior night, her and her fellow seniors played an amazing game of team basketball, and she finished the game with 7 points. The coaching staff and players have many memories of Sophie making highlight plays day in and day out, always showing off her skills. Cheers, Soph, and good luck next year. Dag Nalli Sarmiento is an extremely hard worker and is ready for all the challenges she faces. She led her teammates with her work ethic and commitment. In one of the biggest games of the season, a must-win game against Woodridge, Dags entered a tie game and brought her defensive intensity, sparking the team and helping lead us to victory. In her 4 years, no one has ever outworked Dag Nalli, both during practice or in games. Smile, Dags. Norca Salazar is a 3-year varsity player having an impact on 3 championship teams. Norca's love and dedication to our program goes without question, as she managed to keep a high GPA, work a full-time job, and continue to be a major part of our program. The coaching staff is proud of everything Norca has accomplished in her 4 years, and we are extremely happy for her to be continuing her athletic career in track and field at Caldwell University. Marie Eade, a 4-year varsity player winning a league championship each year she played, which is a feat within itself. Marie earned second-team All-League as a sophomore and junior, and first-team All-League as a senior. Her career has so many highlights. She was the player the team can always rely on in big moments. Throughout her career, time and again, Marie would make a key defensive play, make the right pass, and of course, make tons of big shots. We will all remember Marie for her game-winning shot against Dayton that sent us into the state sectional championship. But her basketball family will remember her for all the things that she's brought to the team, both on and off the court, in the last 4 years. On behalf of Coach Skelly, Coach Rodriguez, Coach Liccato, the underclassmen, and myself, I want to thank the seniors for their hard work and dedication to the program and wish you all the best of luck in your future.
Thank you, Coach Hernandez, and congratulations again on all your team's successes. Next up, we're going to have head coach Mercy Puma. She's going to discuss her cross-country team and the track and field team. And when she's done, assistant cross-country coach Jason Hernandez has a brief message for the team as well.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I wish the ceremony was under other circumstances, but we have to do everything that's necessary to keep our families and each other safe. I am here to present 2 different sports, cross-country and the track and field team. I'm going to start with the cross-country team. This year was an outstanding year for both teams, the boys and the girls team. Everybody was able to break their personal records, and it was all thanks to all the hard work that everybody put in during practice. I would also like to thank my assistant coach, Jason Hernandez, for being part of our team, for pushing the kids and being there for them. Thank you so much. I have learned so much from you, and I can't wait to continue working with you. I am going to start my naming the members of the cross-country team. I am going to start with the seniors: Hannah Huber, Samantha Taddy, Mateo Gonzalez. Our underclassmen are Delaney Reyes, Ivana Sanchez, Camilo Jaramillo, Giovanna Notaro, Daniela Franco, Abdul Juf, Colin Shevling, Patrick Luz, Oliver Sculler, Cameron Hinton, and Santiago Mesa. Before I move on to the accomplishments, I would like to take a minute to congratulate our 3 seniors graduating this year. Hannah and Samantha, you both helped the team accomplish something that was never accomplished before, which was to win an NJSC championship, the Patriots division. Mateo, you were there since my day 1. You helped me build out this team. You were always pushing and encouraging your teammates. Thank you so much for being part of this team. Although the 3 of you will not be able to walk on stage to receive any of these awards, I would like to say that I am thankful for all the hard work that you put into this program. I am extremely proud of you, and I can't wait to see what the future brings to you. This year's was a lot of first times for the girls team. For the first time ever, the girls won the NJSC Championship Patriots Division for cross country. The girls finished the regular season with a record of 9-1. All our girls were either named first team or second team All-League. For the first time ever, the girls qualified for the state groups championship after placing fourth in state sectionals. The boys placed second on the NJSC Championship Patriots Division. They finished the regular season with a record of 9-1. We had 2 athletes that were able to qualify to run in state groups after placing in the top 10 in state sectionals. Those 2 athletes were Colin Shevling and Abdul Juf. For the second year in a row, Delaney Rice was able to compete in the Meet of Champions, where only the best athletes in New Jersey compete. We had some kids that were also part of the All County teams. Delaney Rice and Colin Shevling were both first team All County, and Abdul Juf was third team All County. Delaney was also named second team All Group 2, and Colin was named third team All Group 2. Abdul and Colin competed in the Foot Locker Northeastern Regional Cross Country Championship in Bancorling, New York. Colin placed 15 in the new junior race. Now I am going to continue with the track and field team. Due to COVID-19, we were not able to continue with the season. On the few days that we were able to practice, I was able to see a lot of potential in the new members. Do not feel discouraged. Next year, we're going to continue where we left off, stronger than ever. Here are the members of the track and field team. I'm going to start with the seniors, and we have Christopher Chavez, Hannah Huber, Ulysses Isern, Caitlin Kilty, Javier Jimenez, Moses Morales, Michael Scordino, Dag Nalli Sarmiento, Chloe Yang, and Norca Salazar. Before I move on to the underclassmen roster, I would like to thank all the seniors for all the contributions to the track and field program. I would also like to congratulate Norca Salazar, who will be attending Caldwell University with a full scholarship for track and field. I would also like to congratulate Moses Morales who would also be attending Caldwell University with a scholarship to be part of their football program. Now I am going to continue with the underclassmen. Mr. DeStefano is going to name every single member of the track and field team, but I do want to mention some names that have been with the team either since last year or the year before. And those are Austin Caada, Sean Englehart, Sean Guerrero, Ray Noah, Kevin Romero, Colin Shevling, Oliver Scholar, Daniel Solis, Gabriel Varela, Dimitri Wilder, Vanessa Andrade, Daniela Calaoro, Ariana Grant, Bernie Lescano, Giovanna Notaro, Austin Roger Myers, and Ivana Sanchez. I would like to mention also Abdul Juf, who was going to be a great addition to this program. We had great plans for a 4x4 team, for a 4x8 team, an SMR, a DMR team, but of course things never happened the way we want. So hopefully we can bring the same ideas that we had this year for next year and continue building up this program.
Hey everyone, Coach Jay here. I just want to take this moment to thank Coach Puma and Mr. DeStefano for giving me the opportunity to be included in this video for you guys. I also want to thank all the athletes for such an amazing season that we had. You guys did not know me from the beginning, and I think over the summer you began to trust me, and in turn I began to trust you. And I think as a result of that, we had such a fun yet very challenging season. We had great memories, we had hard workouts, we had some accomplishments. We were league champions. Individually, you guys did fantastic work, and I will be forever grateful to that. To all the seniors who are leaving, I know this is such a tough time that we're in, but it's only going to make you stronger. And I wish you all the best of luck in your future and whatever you choose to do. And just know that I will always be a lifeline for you guys, a resource, anything you ever need. You could always feel free to reach out, and I'm always here to help you. Again, thank you to everybody who participated in this cross-country season. It's definitely one to remember, and I look forward to the future. So guys, take care. Have a great week, great rest of the year, and I will see you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Coach Puma and Coach Hernandez. Finally, this evening, we're going to be hearing from Coach Connors, our head girls soccer coach.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, ladies. I hope you are all doing well. I would like to start off by thanking Mr. Crespo, Mr. Ferrullo, Mr. DeStefano, the rest of the Weehawken High School administration, and the Board of Education for giving me the opportunity to work with this fine group of young ladies again this year. The team finished with an overall record of 2-14, but I don't think the record is truly an indicator of how well this team did. From a statistical standpoint, we started off the season with 16 to 17 girls. By the end of the season, we had 20 active players on the roster playing in the games. We also had 3 girls who had indicated that they wanted to play, were showing up to workouts to watch and learn the drills, but unfortunately couldn't get their paperwork in on time to actually play in the game. So we were getting close to 23, 24 players. On the field, the team improved tremendously throughout the entire season, and I think that is a true indicator of the success of this season. All the girls worked incredibly hard. They improved every practice as an individual player, and they improved overall as a team. The first half of the season, we were routinely down 6 or 7 goals in the first half. The team continued to work hard. They never got down. They were always at practice working hard. And by the end of the season, in our last half of the season, we finished with a respectable record of 2-5. We beat Hudson County rival Ferris. We also beat league rival Patterson Charter. 2 of the losses were to teams that, like I said, at the beginning of the season, had scored 6 or 7 goals on us in the first half alone. But in the last 2 games of the season, the scores at each half were 2-0 them, and then 3-1 them. And then in the other game, it was 2-0 at halftime and 4-1 in the second half, which means that the girls created an incredible improvement arc in their play. They were in every game in the second half of the season. No team was able to take them lightly. They worked very, very hard, and they deserve the credit for the improvement that they were able to accomplish. Right now, what I would like to do is I would like to acknowledge the players from this team, starting with the freshmen. We have Kim Munoz, Rachel Montalvo, Carla Heredia, and Jalen Romero. Our sophomores, Melanie Pachacama, Jackie Chacho, Kathleen McCormick, Valerie Cassio, and Eileen Macias. Our juniors, who will also be our captains next year, Ariana Guerrera, Rio Mendez, Daniela Chadabaria, and Arlene Reynoso. I would like now to take an opportunity to talk about our seniors. They were an incredible group of young ladies who not only worked hard, but were incredibly fun to be around and always were smiling. Jen Chacho was a young lady who always hustled and played multiple positions for us. No matter where we needed someone to go, whether it be on defense, midfield, or forward, Jen was always put in a position to play multiple positions and always stepped up and played well. Sophia Receiver. Sophia would usually always miss the summer sessions visiting family in Europe, but as soon as she got on the field in September, she was ready to go and was one of our more talented players. Juliette Flores. Juliette is a young lady who is committed 100% to the team, while also balancing a tremendous amount of family responsibility. Juliette was an important member of the team and was always there working hard. She always did it without question, and she always did it with a smile. Ariana Quiroga was one of the more talented players on our team. She had the strongest kick in the program and she is the one who asked to move her position from one of a forward to defense because she knew that her strong foot on defense would be more important to the success of the team. Ariana has also signed to play at New Jersey City University and to continue her soccer career in college. Sabrina Perez was the go-to senior. She handled all the responsibilities of a senior leader, communicating to the team, and after coming back from a devastating chicken bone injury, was able to play and lead on the field the entire season. Gracie Wade was a tireless worker. She worked hard every practice to improve and was the consummate teammate. Always there to support her teammates with a kind word of support, an extra pair of socks, an extra pair of shin guards, or even an extra pair of soccer shoes. Whatever the team needed, Gracie was always there for them. Gracie also scored the first goal of her career in our last game against Hasbrook Heights on a perfectly placed penalty kick. Last but not least is Dag Nalli Sarmiento. She was a spark plug on the field. Dag Nalli would run from the opening whistle to the final whistle of every game nonstop. She was our leading scorer. Her work ethic, hustle, impressed not only her teammates, her coaches, and the fans, but earned the respect of all the coaches in the league. In closing, I would just like to thank the girls and especially Coach Matisse. Coach Matisse was invaluable to the team, not only as a coach and a confidant for the players, but she was a linchpin that allowed me to focus on what I needed to do to help the team improve. She picked up all the slack that allowed us to have a fun and successful season. Thank you again, Coach Matisse. Thank you all. Be safe, enjoy your summer, and I will see you soon.
Thank you, Coach Connors. Well, that wraps it up for tonight. Please join us again tomorrow at 5:30 as we discuss our volleyball, softball, football, boys soccer, boys lacrosse, and our boys and girls tennis programs. Weehawken community, I wish you a wonderful evening. Good night.